Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar Day 7. Let's take a look. Lucky number 7. Where is lucky number 7? It's over here in the beautiful polka dot detail. Alrighty crafters. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna look because I can't tell what that is. Oh, it's a layering stencil. Oh, that's funny. I was like, okay, what is that? Looks like a Rubik's Cube. But it's a geometric stencil set. So let's take a look with registration marks. Oh, Spellbinders, you know I love a good registration mark. Number 1, 2, 3. I think the order is in here. See? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so the number is right up here in the top right corner. There is a faint 1. 1 is here, 2 is here, and 3 is here. So they're in different quadrants. It's because of what is close to it. But you do have the registration marks to help you with aligning this. So let's take a look at my example. This is my December 7th example. As you can see, it's a graphic tee with a basketball. Here are the dots for registration marks. So I would put the stencil down like this, but I had these little 4 corners with the dots marked with a pencil. And then I blended on using some Gina K inks. You guys know I love my Gina K inks. And I came in with turquoise, yellow, and a splash of like orangey. That's why some of the spots turn kind of brown, but I'm good with it. So when I finished with my stencil, I'm looking at it saying, gosh, why does this look like a really cool t-shirt? And so I don't know where the idea came from, but I'm looking at this thing like, oh, this is a good graphic. So I came into the fabulous Game Day collection designed by Justine D. I used the athletic apparel dies, put this big shirt die on top of my stenciled image, cut it out. So there is a little open space. I use the same hammermill cardstock for stenciling and die cutting. And what I did was just take another sheet of white hammermill cardstock and then just run the whole shirt and just use my trimmer, cut a quadrant, that's up here, and another quadrant, that's down here. So this shirt has like a white top and a white bottom, and then the design in the middle, because the design doesn't cover the entire length of the shirt. Let me know if you think this is cool as a shirt, but I did make this a masculine card. I probably could have gone into darker colors, but I like the colorway that I used here. So this is an idea that you can use if you have this set with a stencil. I think it's so cool with a stencil too. It looks like a designer graphic tee. Then to layer up the shirt, I use the 2 sleeves here. Cap the sleeve here with that design. This is Spellbinders Lunar Gray cardstock. This is Spellbinders Fog cardstock. So this is gray and gray, okay? For this design, which helped because some of the stencil was right here, I used this piece and did that again in that lunar gray. And then the neckline is right here. I think it turned out pretty good. This hard line with the cardstock right here, that didn't bother me. The hard line down here bothered me. She also has the All-Star Sentiment stamp set. I could have done You've Got Game too. That would have been nice. But I did You're a Great Catch right here. Stamped it out with some black pigment ink. Cut the sentiment out with this die. This is from the new Kit Club. This is the Clear Stamp and Die of the Month, Big Love. And as a matter of fact, Kit Club subscriptions opened yesterday. Yes, I have to say it because it did open. You know, the whole kit and caboodle, you can get the apron if you subscribe this month. I'll link the Kit Club video here so you can see more details. I did use this little sentiment die to cut this out, okay? I'm using the Sporting Goods die set. And I will link the video I did with this collection because I did make these cards before. Bowling, bowling ball, soccer. Here's the shirt again. This is more like polo style. Here, football. This is Miami Dolphins with the football. It's really a cute collection. It even has an embossing folder. But when I used her embossing folder here, it didn't go with the theme I was going for. So I came in with a different one. So I used the basketball, which is here. Love the basketball. This is my first time using it. I'm like, oh, that's a winner right there. And then she has all of these other things. So you can look at my video for more details. So Sporting Goods, this is Game Day collection. Love. Now the embossing folder I used, that is the Tile Mosaic. This is a 3D embossing folder. You would use a universal plate system. It's another oversized embossing folder. Now the interesting thing with this embossing folder is it's a very neutral embossing folder. The front here is nice, so is the back. So this is also a two-sided embossing folder. When I flipped it over to put the shirt on, it was too quiet. When I did it like this, I liked how this complemented the stencil. So it's all about the stencil because you can definitely see it. And then everything else is just in grays and whites and muted. The ball is here, but the ball is down in this corner, okay? The shirt popped off that embossing folder. The sentiment here is popped up as well, maybe one layer. And then the ball down here in the corner. I think this is a cute masculine card. You can make it more masculine if you want by going into, let's say, dark gray, dark blue, but I don't necessarily like it always to be hyper masculine. You know, my son, I call it the uniform. Black clothes, gray clothes, sometimes navy. That's it. So, you know, I'm like, don't you wear any other colors? But he's not a fan of tons of color. So I can understand. But if you wanted to go that route, because if I was making the card for him, I wouldn't give him this then. I would go much darker. This would be a black background or a super dark gray, more like the graphite at Spellbinders. That's another card stock. That's a darker version of these two. But I think this is a great idea for a masculine card. And if you have the Advent calendar, why not use the stencil like this and then change the colors? Here's another interesting sidebar. For this stenciling, I was certainly enjoying my Waffle Flower Shader 1 Plus. Not just Shader 1, Shader 1 Plus. Shader 1 Plus is their new and improved line of stencil brushes. This is the 1/2 inch slanted round tip brush. I have all my brushes here, and so I was using my little yellow, my little turquoisey color. So I was having a ball. I love these. Crafters, let me link my video here where I reviewed this more in depth, but these are fantastic. If you have any pain, wrist pain, you just want to stencil and keep it moving, these are great brushes. I was sent the sampler pack and I went back and purchased even more of these. My favorite is the Shader 1 Plus, but I am not mad at the Shader 2 Plus, which that was sent to me. I even got the Shader 0 Plus. This one would be more if I wanted tighter, concentrated color in a small space. So I love these too. And these smaller ones, they come 15 in a pack. So you buy 1 pack and you're done. These are 5 in a pack. So loving them. But I'm learning these actually feather out. I was doing solid ink blending, more blending with the yellow. That was me coming in and then kind of doing a shading thing. So I'm practicing more with this and I'm really liking that they work. They're quick. I have wrist pain, or if you have any kind of arthritis or something and you still want to be able to ink blend, but you don't want it to be painful, these are the brushes to help you in this kind of sizing. So I love these. And I will put a link for this because if you're looking at this, this is a lipstick holder from Amazon. It is acrylic, super sturdy. It has 24 slots. Great price point, and I love that it's holding all of these brushes all organized, and when I go into more colors you're going to see more beautiful colors. Isn't this fabulous? So I just wanted to show you that too, but I was having fun with my little masculine shirt. Alrighty crafters, that is it for day 7. Before I go, don't forget the BOGO sale. That is still going on. Buy one, get one free. And I will link my video so you can see all the details of how to maximize that sale so you can get loads of crafty goodies and be a happy shopper. Also, 12 days of giveaways. We are now in day 7, only 5 days left. And that leads up to the grand prize of the original platinum die cut machine with the XL universal plate system. You can enter on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and I will provide a link below in this video for an entry form on the Spellbinders website. Until December 8th, if you have the Advent calendar, give this version a try. I think this is fun. It's a quick, easy way to make your masculine birthday cards. You could just change this to happy birthday. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.